Hi guys. So today we're going to talk about holding members accountable and different ways to do that. So we're going to do an overview of requirements, including constitutional, individual, and service director requirements, different ways to hold sisters accountable, and how to build a positive environment. So requirements, constitutional requirements. According to Article 6 of the national bylaws, every chapter must execute at least 6 projects each semester with 60% participation. Ensure all sisters complete a minimum of 10 hours of service per semester, and report all chapter service projects and individual service hours to national office using OPA portal or group track. Your chapter may have its own requirements as well. For example, you could require 15 hours instead of 10, or participation in 5 out of 6 of the areas of service, or anything like that. Individual requirements. According to Article 6 of the national bylaws, every individual sister must complete a minimum of 10 service hours per semester and complete these hours through participation in chapter planned projects. Individual chapters also have different requirements for hour minimums. A good tip is to remind the sisters frequently, like during chapter meetings or in your chapter group chats, of their requirements to ensure that they are met and there are no confusions over requirements. According to Article 6 of the national bylaws, your requirements as chapter service director are to organize the service projects, approve the service hours, ensure the accuracy of reported service hours, maintain a record of all active participation in projects, and oversee service. In addition to these requirements, your chapter may have its own extra requirements in the Constitution, so please be aware of those and remind the sisters often of those requirements to ensure that there is no confusion or misunderstanding of requirements. It's really important to maintain transparent and consistent communication with the chapter about service so there are no misunderstandings about projects or requirements or anything like that. Service directors are also required and responsible for tracking hours and projects through portal and Greek Track. It's crucial that all hours and projects are reported on there, otherwise they won't count towards the requirements needed. The chapter service director manual is also found on OPA portal, and it has additional information about this. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me at service@omega-phi alpha.org. Ways to hold sisters accountable. So you can use the OPA portal to schedule projects and take signups for projects. You can create and schedule projects ahead of time so sisters can find the date, time, and location of the project. This just makes it a lot more easier and easily accessible for all sisters. They can just find all the information in one area. It's super helpful. You can also encourage members to sign up for projects to ensure their participation and hold them accountable if they do not participate. Information on how to schedule projects and take signups and whatnot is also found on OPA portal under files. So to sign up for an event, you'd go to portal and then go to events. You'd select the event you're signing up for. You'd scroll to the bottom of the event page, find the sign up button and click it. And then an event registration box will appear on the screen, and sisters can add comments and specify if they need a ride or can drive and whatnot. So you can use also fines and penalties for holding sisters accountable. They can be consequences for when sisters do not meet requirements, and it can range from monetary fines to deducting hours. Fines and penalties should be discussed with the chapter standards board and should be handled in a chapter standards board meeting. You can also remind sisters of the consequences of not meeting requirements, such as getting fined or up to disassociation from the sorority if requirements are repeatedly not met. You could also do mid-semester meetings with members not meeting the requirements. So just you could check in and see why they aren't meeting requirements, try to find a solution to help them meet the rest of their requirements, and also remind them of the penalties if they do not meet their requirements. There are a couple cons of using fines and penalties, such as they can create a negative environment and sisters can become fearful or stressed of missing requirements. You can also have sisters sign up to attend projects by filling out a Google form, Google Sheet, and more. Having sisters sign up for projects help you know who is attending, and it also makes the planning process and organization a lot easier on you. You can also assign other sisters, especially from the project committee, to assist you in holding sisters accountable. Committee members can encourage sisters to attend, like reach out and see why sisters aren't signed up, or remind sisters to sign up. They can also check sisters in at the project and whatnot. You can also allow sisters to sign up for the project at chapter meetings or when projects are announced. This way they won't forget about the project and remember to sign up. Just make sure if you are letting them sign up at chapter meetings that after they sign up, they put their phones or laptops away so they're paying full attention to you. You can also organize a shared Google Calendar. This automatically adds the dates of projects to sisters' calendars. So creating a positive environment that also encourages accountability is also completely possible. Positive accountability includes acknowledging sisters who go above and beyond in service, publicly acknowledging the sisters who go beyond expectations, encourages other sisters to do the same, as well as encouraging that sister to continue to go above and beyond. People like to be noticed for their hard work and dedication, so it's really a good idea to just take a little bit of time out of your day to acknowledge those sisters. You can also offer rewards, say once a month, the sister with the most hours, you could give them like a $5 Starbucks gift card, or you can give them like a candy bar or something like that, or you could just acknowledge them at chapter for having the most hours. You can also do a service meter. So you'll set a goal for the service hours completed by the entire chapter, and you can keep raising that goal as the chapter meets it and offer an award or incentive for the chapter to meet the goal, like a pizza party at a chapter meeting. You can also do service buddies where you pair up two sisters for service projects. These sisters will ensure that they both attend and participate in the project. This encourages sisters to hold each other accountable and also encourages their participation in the project because they're relying on each other. So you could pair up old actives with new actives. You could pair up a sister who might not have the most hours with a sister who has a lot of hours to hold each other accountable. And it also just gives sisters the opportunity to get to know each other a little bit more. You can also do a competition because everyone loves fun competition. You can put sisters into teams for a service project and offer a reward or congratulate the sisters who win. And that's it. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out at service@omegaphialpha.org. Thank you. See you guys later.